Unlocking Enoch's Secrets, A Journey Through the Seven Heavens. What if a man saw something so divine, so profound, that it ended up outside of most versions of the Bible? For centuries, the story of Enoch has sparked fascination and debate. It's not just that he walked with God, he was taken on a tour of the cosmos that defies belief. Now, calling the Book of Enoch forbidden is a bit of a stretch. It wasn't actively suppressed so much as it was left out of most biblical canons for complex theological reasons. However, it's essential to know that it is considered canonical scripture by the Ethiopian and Eritrean Orthodox churches. It was so well known in antiquity that the New Testament book of Jude even quotes from it directly. What many don't realize is that there isn't just one Book of Enoch. It's a collection of several ancient Jewish texts. The incredible journey through 7 distinct heavens that we're about to explore is primarily detailed in a text scholars call to Enoch, or the Slavonic Book of Enoch. So, let's walk through the pages of this extraordinary text to uncover the secrets Enoch witnessed and explore what they might reveal. This isn't just a story. It's a symbolic map of the soul's ascent to the divine. Section 1. The First Heaven, Cosmic Order and Divine Machinery. Enoch's unbelievable journey begins when 2 luminous, towering men appear right at his bedside, with faces shining like the sun and wings brighter than gold. They tell him not to be afraid. The eternal God has sent them to be his guides. Lifted on their wings, Enoch is carried past the clouds and into the first heaven. Imagine looking out on a celestial ocean, a body of water far vaster than any on earth, reminiscent of the primordial waters mentioned in Genesis. Here, Enoch gets a behind-the-scenes look at the mechanics of the cosmos. He sees the 200 angels who rule the stars, guiding their paths with perfect, divine precision. This isn't just empty space. It's a realm of function and order. He's shown the heavenly storehouses where snow, ice, clouds, and dew are kept, each guarded by magnificent and terrifying angels. The message here is powerful. The first heaven represents the foundation of creation, the intricate, constant order that holds our reality together. It's a statement that nothing in the universe is random. Every star, every cloud, and every drop of dew operates according to a divine plan, maintained by celestial beings tasked with preserving cosmic harmony. It's the first step in grasping the sheer scale and detail of the divine mind. Section 2. The Second Heaven, a realm of darkness and justice. If the first heaven was a display of perfect order, the second heaven is a stark and sobering contrast. As Enoch ascends, he enters a darkness more profound than any earthly night. Here, he witnesses a horrifying sight. Prisoners, suspended and tormented as they await an eternal judgment. His angelic guides explain that these are not men, but other angels, the ones who rebelled against God's commands and abandoned their sacred duties. This heaven makes a crucial statement about divine justice. The darkness isn't just a lack of light. It's a symbol of total separation from God. While the first heaven showcased the beauty of following cosmic law, the second heaven reveals the grim penalty for breaking it. This vision of imprisoned angels establishes that accountability applies to everyone and everything in creation, even the highest celestial beings. It's a chilling reminder that choices have consequences, and that divine order encompasses both harmony and judgment. For Enoch, this is a lesson in the moral architecture of the universe. Section 3. The Third Heaven, the duality of paradise and punishment. After witnessing cosmic justice, what could possibly come next? The third heaven is perhaps one of the most astonishing realms Enoch visits, because it contains both the greatest reward and the most terrible punishment. Existing Beside, on one side, Enoch is shown paradise, the Garden of Eden itself, prepared for the righteous. He describes a place of indescribable beauty, filled with fragrant, eternally flowering trees. At its heart stands the magnificent tree of life. This paradise is tended by 300 brilliantly shining angels, whose non-stop songs of worship serve the Lord. The guides explain that this place is for those who live justly, help the poor, and do what is right. But, in the northern part of this very same heaven, Enoch sees a place of horrific torment. It's a realm of crushing gloom, consumed by a churning, merciless fire, where torture angels punish those who lived lives of sin. This vision of heaven and hell coexisting in the same celestial sphere is a profound statement on morality. It suggests that the paths to reward and damnation are direct results of the choices we make on earth. Section 4. The fourth heaven. The secrets of time and light. Ascending again, Enoch enters a realm dedicated to the celestial bodies that govern our lives, the sun and the moon. The fourth heaven is a place of astronomical wonder, where Enoch learns the secrets of time itself. He's shown the precise paths, or gates, through which the sun and moon travel across the sky. And he learns about the intricate mechanics that regulate a 364-day calendar. He sees the sun's fiery chariot, pulled by magnificent beings, and learns its light is 7 times brighter than the moon's. Angelic creatures, known as phoenixes and chalkidri, sing like a heavenly choir as the sun rises, heralding the coming of the light. Thousands of angels are tasked with guiding these luminaries, ensuring they never fail to follow their divinely appointed courses. What this heaven really shows us is the mind-boggling precision of God's design. If the first heaven revealed the building blocks of creation, the fourth reveals the systems that make them work in perfect sync. It doesn't remove the wonder of the cosmos, but instead reveals the intelligent design behind it all. Section 5. The fifth heaven. The sorrow of the fallen watchers. The fifth heaven presents Enoch with one of his most unique encounters. Here, he finds the Gregorii, or the Watchers, an army of angels who fell from grace but whose fate is different from those imprisoned in the second heaven. These are the angels who, according to the texts, descended to earth and took human wives, a transgression that defiled both humanity and themselves. But, unlike the angels in the second heaven, the Gregorii here are not being actively punished. Instead, they are defined by their sorrow. Enoch sees them as innumerable soldiers, utterly dejected and silent, mourning their separation from the Lord. In a remarkable moment, Enoch, a mortal man, is prompted to pray for these celestial beings, urging them to resume their service to God and seek His mercy. This heaven is a profound look at sin, sorrow, and the possibility of redemption. It suggests that not all who fall are completely beyond hope. Enoch's role here shifts from a mere observer to an intermediary, a priest bridging the gap between fallen beings and the divine. This journey through the heavens reveals a cosmos far more complex and meaningful than we often imagine. Each level unlocks another layer of divine truth. If you find these ancient mysteries as fascinating as we do, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We're dedicated to uncovering the forgotten wisdom of our world, and you won't want to miss what we find next. Section 6. The sixth heaven. A vision of perfect harmony. Leaving the sorrow of the fallen watchers behind, Enoch is lifted to the sixth heaven, a realm that radiates pure, unfiltered harmony. Here, he sees 7 groups of angels, all glorious and identical in appearance. These are the celestial administrators who oversee the governance of the world and record the deeds of humanity. The imagery here is breathtaking. Enoch sees 7 phoenixes, 7 cherubim, and 7 six-winged beings, all singing together in perfect, unified harmony. Their voices blend into a single, indescribable song of worship. This isn't just a choir, it's the embodiment of perfect order and unity. Everything in the sixth heaven works in seamless concert, a living picture of creation fulfilling its ultimate purpose. To glorify its creator, the symbolism is unmistakable. This heaven represents the ideal state of existence, where every being is in perfect alignment with the divine will. It's a vision of what's possible when all of creation operates in unity and peace, a stark contrast to the rebellion and discord Enoch witnessed below. Section 7. The seventh heaven, before the throne of glory. Finally, Enoch reaches the peak of his journey, the seventh heaven. As he enters, he's overcome with awe and terror, for this is the home of God's most powerful and fearsome angels. He sees the fiery armies of archangels, the seraphim and the cherubim, all radiating an almost unbearable light. Overwhelmed, Enoch collapses in fear, but the archangel Gabriel strengthens him. It's here that Enoch undergoes a profound transformation. His earthly clothes are removed, he is anointed with holy oil, and he is dressed in garments of glory. In that moment, he becomes like one of the glorious ones, shedding his mortal form to stand in the divine presence. This is the ultimate destination. This transformation represents spiritual enlightenment and union with the divine. It's an idea that a later text, 3 Enoch, takes even further, describing how Enoch becomes the great angel Metatron, a scribe for the Most High. He has passed through every layer of creation and justice, and has now arrived at the very source of it all. Conclusion. So, what are we to make of this incredible journey? Enoch's tour through the 7 heavens is far more than an ancient, apocalyptic tale. It's a spiritual allegory, a roadmap of the soul's journey from the earthly plane to divine union. He witnessed the machinery of the cosmos, the reality of divine justice, the beauty of paradise, the sorrow of the fallen, and the perfect harmony of creation. And finally, he stood transformed in the presence of God. The number 7 itself often symbolizes completion, and this journey represents a full revelation of the cosmic and moral order as envisioned in 2 Enoch. The secrets he witnessed weren't just about angels and stars. They were about justice, mercy, order, and the ultimate transformation that awaits the righteous. So, we're left with a final, thought-provoking question. What does Enoch's transformation from a mortal man into a glorious, heavenly being suggest about our own spiritual potential? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow Tiny Seed Bible for more in-depth, fascinating deep dives into God's Word.